Howdy. It's D&D time. This is episode 31 of Anvil of the South. What'd you guys like to do?
So, I nod to Eupheme, and I sit down, cross-legged, put my arms to my side, close my eyes, and I ask, what were the circumstances regarding my parents' death?
Okay. So you feel to your right, and you hear
using this a bit soon. And an old question I did not think you'd ask. As I recall, well, let me see. Let me use my godly powers to look into your past.
and you feel hands go over your head and grip them gently. Grip it gently.
Yes. You were under the impression that a woman by the name of Durst killed your family. This is untrue. They did not die in a fire either, but were killed by a man named Mikhail Strike, who hails from Lindenwold in the Northern Realms. The circumstances, divine conquest, and that is what you get. Until next time, no Sue.
You did not hear any of that. Just so you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Did it work? Barely. Yep. Well, now you know. Now it's your turn. I would like to write something.
In a book?
Just on a piece of paper I have.
Okay. You don't need to tell me what you're writing, or you can just send it to me if you would like it to be hidden.
Well, no. I'm just gonna use so I have paper. Yeah, I'm just gonna write something on a piece of paper, and then I'm gonna go to. It's all stone, right? I'm gonna try and stab it into the stone somewhere.
With what? What are you trying to stab?
My
it?
old sword.
With your old sword. Okay.
Then I want to turn around and say, so this place is never forgotten. If we are to fall, I've prepared something that hopefully someone will find in the future.
Awfully kind of you.
Someone needs to know about this, and I think the people who do won't spare them any kindness.
Right. That's fair.
I still have inspiration.
Y'all remember the plan?
We have but the air of a plan, if anything, but yes, I remember.
Alright. Let's
Okay.
I have my raven on my shoulder.
You guys walk through stealthily. Make a stealth check.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
25.
9.
28.
Okay, that average is pretty sexy, as one might say. So, you guys walk into the diagonal left tunnel. As you walk through, you hear ting, ting, sneaking by the what could have been like a records area or something. You look in, you see him now again. About 20 more feet deep, still chugging away into the stone. Continue walking forward, back into the wider space with the grooves along the floor, past the bisected wall and into the massive hall. The faux tomb, Viral and I. You see through each of the gaps in the pillars, one of the hammer-clad and massive beings with the circular maw upon their stomach. And as you walk past, you see their necks sort of writhe a bit with the large tubes that go to their faceless visages. They do not move, but you do hear deeper into the darkness, eventually coming to an even wider space with the rectangular holes on either side. And you see the desecrated matron mother herself still turned away from you.
Is there like a small stone I can pick up?
Sure, yeah. Say it's pretty easy.
I'll do that then.
Okay, so and I'd say with the 25 stealth, very easy to do.
I'm so sweaty right now.
Make another stealth check, all three of you. This is the last one. Woo! It's for all the tomatoes.
8.
24.
17.
I'm sorry, fuck. This was
24, 8, so okay, so that's 32.
17.
17, so that's 49.
49 divided by 3.
It's like 14. No, it's like 16.
It is 16.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Drag us down.
It has to be. Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god, she has his matron mother dice. Oh my god. Please.
Natural 9.
Oh!
Okay.
Let's see.
Plus 11.
Let's see what it is. No, it's plus 6.
Okay.
It was 1.
It was
I'm
1.
gonna pause it. I'm freaking out.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Toss any bad boys?
I am going to, oh man, I'm gonna lean over to Eupheme and I'll be like, I'm gonna tap you, and then we throw. Right. Okay. I look over at Vivian.
I'm ready.
I tap Eupheme with my tail, and we throw.
Can we? Yeah, throw.
Oh shit, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, so all of you need to make dexterity checks. You all, you watch as Vivian, in the complete pitch blackness,
Sexy. Sexy as
you
fuck.
see the matron mother look over for a moment before all of the fire explodes outward. All of you are pushed back from the shockwave. The fires, the embers still remaining even after the initial shockwave. You see fat boiling Upon her, you. All of the hammers
Oh, fuck.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
awake.
You literally said there's no way I'm throwing other hammers at you. That's so mean.
It is
You
now.
told me that.
You hear.
You said that to my face.
It is now Nasu's
This is
turn.
gross. Okay, so pistol.
Pistol.
Attack.
Yeah, attack him.
Neg 5.
Yeah, yeah. Are you doing any grit?
Yeah, I'm expending 1 for
Deadly?
violent shot.
Violent?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 16.
That hits.
Okay, and then shit. So that's 2d10, right?
Yeah,
That's violent shot?
2d10 plus 10. Plus 10 plus,
Plus
your
10 plus
dex.
mine, okay.
Yeah.
6, 9, 19.
19 points of damage. All right.
Second attack.
Second attack.
Pistol. Neg 5.
Deadly shot?
Great. Deadly shot.
Okay.
Expending my inspiration, rerolling.
Okay. Very nice.
Right off the bat. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That
Okay.
hits.
2d10 plus 13. Damn, come on, give me something. 23.
23. Yeah. All right.
Action surge.
Action surge.
Pistol. Neg 5.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Yeah. So jams. You can use an action.
I have to use the action to.
No, you don't. You can roll to see if it doesn't expend an action.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to roll
Above your
the misfire score.
yeah, misfire of what you misfired at,
Which was 1.
which was you didn't have any grit. Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
1.
okay. Yeah, 9.
Okay. Yeah. So you still have 1 attack left. Then.
Yeah, so I'll quick draw to musket.
Okay.
Musket, Neg 5.
Okay.
7.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you watch as Nasu off in the distance, shaking as he. Eupheme, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast light
Okay.
on the pebble
Oh, on the pebble.
Good
and
idea.
drop
Okay.
it at my feet.
You finally see the creature.
Oh god. Yeah.
You also see in the periphery some of those hammer folks.
I'm gonna my sword at my side, and I'm just gonna scream at them
Okay.
as my back turned towards the nature mother.
Okay. Vivian's turn.
I'm biting my palm and smearing it, and I want to send my bird over to her to cast inflict wounds at that 2nd level
Okay.
at her, because I can cast spells through my familiar.
Okay, so the raven. Okay.
Make an attack roll.
By the way,
Natural
all
20.
of you notice that the damage is a bit less
Oh, all of it?
than every single bit.
Mm.
Natural
That's why
20?
you gotta give you the
Natural 20.
double damage.
Wow, okay, yeah.
So that's 4d10 plus 2d6 all necromancy,
Yeah,
doubled, which is gonna slap.
hopefully.
Come on, slap. Okay, not bad, not great, but not bad. Okay.
Just give me the non-doubled number.
Okay, that is 28.
That's a lot of damage. All right, yeah. So you see as the raven, and you see for a minute the raven grow in size, a skeletal version of itself as it into the fat. Vivian's eyes. It is now her turn.
She gets those?
What?
She gets that.
Crazy.
You sure?
You watch as she her abdomen, and you see the birthing canal.
Oh my god.
A head of a drow with 8 legs.
Oh.
with 8 legs sprouting from its temple. Another one. And they begin to skitter.
Oh, do they? They begin to
One is
skitter?
going to attack Nasu.
You gonna try?
You see the head coming towards you. Natural 20. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's rough.
No.
Yeah. It's alright. It's only 1d10. And I rolled a 5.
Okay.
12 points of damage. As it... And you see, previously unseen, where its neck would be a circular mouth. As it attaches onto your, neck. And you hear... As it... Okay, the other one is going to attack Vivian.
Try bitch.
That is 14 to hit.
Nope, I have major armor out.
Yeah, so it tries to attack you. The bones
Ah! Fuck, that's so cool!
sling it away. Okay, it is now the top of the round, and you see her abdomen, the long, almost slug-like back of hers, split. Sinews connecting each side of it, and steam. You see a gem come out porous and corrupted, very much like the one that you saw crashed into the transmutation area. It seems to pulse gently as you hear all around you as they all into the hammers. And they move forward 5 feet, all 10 of them.
Oh
Move
my
forward
god, it's a closing...
5 feet.
It's a closing space. Horrific.
The gem seems to spasm, and the flesh around it tenses up. It's unable to go back in. And you see the hammers freeze, but they went forward 5 feet. They are now 40 feet from all of you. The closest ones are 40 feet from all of you. It is now Nasu's turn.
Oh shit.
Okay. So this guy's attached to me. Do I still get disadvantage if I try to shoot him with my pistol? Because he's
Yes.
on me.
Yes, you do.
Okay, fine. I'll take on my Gladius. I'll try to use one attack to hit him.
Gladius, yeah, so you swap. Make an attack roll. Nope, we're going to this now.
15.
2 points.
5 points of damage on him.
Whew. Okay, yeah. So you...
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot at the pistol. I'm going to shoot at the matron other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular part?
The gem.
Okay.
I'm gonna neg 5.
Take 5. Yep.
Yeah. For the biscuit.
8.
Yeah. Off into the distance.
Okay.
All right. It is now Eupheme's turn.
Okay, I'm turning around.
Okay, so you turn around and you see the gem
How high is it up?
20 feet up.
20 feet up? And how far is it away from me at this point?
To the matron mother's base,
Yeah,
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. Well, so this is how, never mind. I'm just gonna run up and fucking hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Fucking
As a
kick her
bonus
ass.
action, as I run up, I'm just going to scream for the lives lost and use my Avenger story for myself.
Fuck yeah!
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. The matron mother.
The Major Mother, yes,
Okay.
not the gem. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
We're smiting. Woo! 14 plus 15, 16, 17, 22 points of damage.
2 points of damage, reduced to 11. So you
Terrible.
all the fat sort of ripples in the cut.
And then I'll spin around and shoot.
Eldritch Blast at the gem.
At the gem.
Okay.
14.
It's your AC.
I'm never rolling this D8 again. 5.
Increase to 10.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you. It. Okay, it is now Vivian's turn.
I am casting Catapult at the 3rd level on the gem.
Okay, needs to make a dex save.
Nope, it's an attack roll. Oh wait, it's a dex save.
I'm gonna do this at disadvantage because it's not moving. 14.
Oh my goodness.
It's 18 minus 4.
That was a disadvantage.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yikes.
Yeah. So you. And it. The matron mother's gaze. Consumed by fat and. It is now
That
her
is
turn.
Truly heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Wow, that really sucks.
You two are within 10 feet of each other. So I need both of you to make dex saves for me.
Them two?
Yeah, those two.
Oh,
They're within 10 feet of each other.
22.
22.
Very nice. So you watch as one of her limbs collapses down, and you see a swirl above you. A mix of fire and sludge. Is it? You see a pillar of necromancy and flame in the area.
though.
You both jump out of the way, but you both take half damage. 14 damage to both of you.
Okay.
That's halved?
Yes.
I will cast Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. All right. Make a dex save.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Not very dexterous.
Where's my other? There we go. Gross. 15.
15.
Points of fire damage.
Double to 30. So you, as the flames arc like gasoline, flew from your mouth, and they. The one that was attached to you is going to automatically do 1d10 points of damage to you.
Yeah.
9 points of necrotic damage. The other one is going to attack Eupheme as it is attacking the matron mother. Run up to you and try and latch on to you. Natural 19 plus 3, 22.
Yep, hits.
Okay. 7 points of damage as it attaches onto your back. Okay. Top of the round. It pulsates once more. The flesh finally stopping from spasming. But one last, you hear the hammers. You hear a cacophony of scrapes as all 10 of them inch forward 5 feet before
God damn it.
it closes shut. Nasu's turn.
Okay, so I Gladius hit the guy that's on
Yeah.
me again.
Attack roll.
22.
That hits you.
7 points of damage.
All right, yeah. So you falls over dead.
How much damage?
And
7 and 5.
okay, I'll keep it. I will just I will pistol neg 5 shoot at the matron mother.
Okay.
Um, 15.
That hits.
Nice. 20.
20 points of damage, reduced to 10. So,
And then bonus action, I'm going to second wind.
second wind.
Yeah.
Okay. Eupheme, it is now your turn.
I'm going to attack the matron mother. There's a thing on my back, right? A leechy thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the matron mother, but I'm gonna cast green flame blade.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah.
17.
That hits.
All right. So. Uh, 13 points of slashing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
1 point of fire damage to the matron mother, and 8 points of fire damage to the creature on my back.
Okay. So, you did 12 points total, so that's 6 to the matron mother. Correct? Because you did 11 slashing,
Yes,
1
yes.
fire. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So, you
Oh.
whip your blade out.
It's 12 to the thing on my back.
Okay.
Yeah, plus my charisma modifier.
Yeah, holy shit. All right. So you watch as the blade lights up a green flame, bringing it up as the tip of the blade flicks out of the flesh. You see the green flame.
Fucking leech
I'm
piece
using
of
Grim
shit.
Harvest to heal a d6 from that.
Sounds good. Okay, it is
feel
now your
free.
turn
Well,
anyway.
I have another attack.
Oh, you do.
I have another
Yes.
attack,
Yeah.
and my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on
Nice.
the matron mother.
Okay, sounds good.
That's a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
It's a D10 now. 11 points of damage, slashing.
So 5 points of damage. All right. It is now Vivian's turn.
Okay. I don't want to use my big boy spells because it's only doing half damage. So I'm gonna do yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna smear more blood.
Okay.
I'm gonna hurt myself for 1 point.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm just gonna cast Toll the Dead. So wisdom save.
Green flame.
16
Fucking Christ!
plus 8.
What is this?
Plus
What
8?
save was this?
A wisdom.
Okay.
So
So
why
you,
is how to get in this situation?
Great. That's 2 wasted turns. That's
it is now her turn.
that's so fun.
You see the stomach once more. You see the skeletons of 2 elvish figures. Faces still partially muscular, as if the creatures that you saw previously had been only partially made. Small limbs sprout out from their gnarled and lumpy spines, but they don't look fully formed. Just muscle and sinew in between some broken bones. And and both of them are going to go over and attack Eupheme. And they technically both get flanking, so they both get advantage.
Okay. Okay.
So that is 20 for the first one. Shield.
Yeah, we're shielding that.
Okay, and the next one misses as well. As both of them, with both of they appear to have knuckles with spines growing upon their fists. Both of them try and unable to break through your shield. Okay, top of the turn. Once more. The gem rises once more, the steam. And
She
you
casting
again.
a spell?
No, this is the top of the turn. To the entire area. As all 10 of them once more move 5 feet forward. They are now 30 feet away from all of you. 2 of them are. As it tries to go down, spasms once more and it can't seem to go down. Nasu, it is now your turn.
Pistol shot at the gem.
Yeah.
Last shot.
This is your last shot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the pistol.
Yep.
And then yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Neg 5.
Okay. Yeah. So you reload all 4 bullets. It is now Eupheme's turn.
All right. So, I got a thing I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step, and
Okay.
I want to slice the fucking.
You'd be on top of the creature. You want to do it? I'll let you fucking do it.
All right, let's do it. Then.
So you
yeah, just
slice him down.
That's cool as fuck. Oh, that's cool as fuck. Oh, him and the.
Yeah.
the 14.
That's right, see?
Yeah.
We're smiting it.
16 total. So you
Yes.
did 32 points of damage then. So you watch as Eupheme spins into mist. Down into this porous, cancerous gem. You hear, with a blast of wind, hundreds of souls in that single swipe. You still land on top of it. You see above it.
Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement to get off of it.
You still have an attack.
Yeah, but I want to Eldritch Blast
Okay.
as I leave.
Sounds good.
So
So
I'll
you
just jump back and Eldritch Blast.
okay. You're gonna need to make. You're gonna take 20 points of damage, just so you're aware. I mean, sorry, not 20 points. You're 20 feet up, so you
Oh.
will take 2d10 points of damage from jumping off. Because you're not a monk.
True. But I can't be up there, so
Okay.
That's
so
fine.
you, as you fly back, make an attack roll.
that is 22.
Yep, that hits.
Um, 9.
Okay. You watch as Eupheme across the stone, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning
That's
damage.
not bad. That's not
Pretty
bad.
minimal. It is now Vivian's turn.
Inflict wounds at the 3rd level using my raven.
Yeah, so the raven has just been...
Right on that gem, brother.
Okay, so flies over to the gem.
I'm using my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
6. That's 15.
That hits.
Oh, I forgot to bite myself. Damn it, Gina. Okay. 2 ones. Okay. That's 17, 25, 26 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
52 points of necrotic. You see green gas emanate from Vivian's eyes and mouth. The creature it is now her turn, and she is going to cast
Holy shit.
Counter spell.
You're counterspelling it right now?
Yes.
Okay. Then you need to roll a d20.
Plus anything? My spellcasting ability? 21.
Okay, so you watch as she, atop of the writhing mass of tumors and fat, you see green, white, and black energy fizzle out. She's about to
Good
cast
shit.
Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh!
Oh, that would have been so bad!
So you
Just crying.
top of the round. The gem once more. You also hear. As they scrape across the stone, 25 feet from you now are two of them. And you just see their mouths drooling off in the periphery. It is now Nasu's turn. No, wait, no, it's not. It's the skeleton's turn. Yeah, and they are going to now attack Nasu. Actually, no. After that, they're attacking Vivian. Okay. Natural 20.
A plus what?
It's a natural 20. It hits.
But I can
Automatically.
shield it.
No, you cannot. You cannot. You cannot block natural 20s, unless you can cancel them out. But you cannot. The next one was 18.
Shield on that
Okay,
one.
so you. But this one gets its natural 20.
It's gonna be okay.
Minimum damage. Woo! 6 points of damage.
Love to
That's
see
it.
Ow!
Into your chest. The other one, you block.
I'm gonna use my Avenger reaction.
Avenge on the skeleton then? Yes. All right. So
Minimum damage. Nice. 1 point of damage.
excellent. Okay. It is now Nasu's turn.
Yeah, pistols at the matron mother.
Okay.
Fucking 23.
That hits. Yeah.
Fucking 23.
You were the man.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reduced to 2.
And then this one, neg 5.
Okay.
Now one.
Not one. Okay. So it is jammed, but you can.
13.
13. Yeah. So you. Okay.
That's so good.
Eupheme, Delianor Eldercrest. What are you doing?
We're standing up.
Okay. So you.
Just
Yeah. You're about 10 feet away from it now, by the way.
okay.
Since you-
And the gem is gone now.
Because you jumped off the stairs. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you rolled down the stairs. Yeah. The gem is inside of it once more. Yes.
Bonus action, we're casting Hex
On whom?
on... Actually, yeah. There's 2 people in Vivian, right?
Yes, the 2 skeletons.
We'll cast Hex on one of those skeletons
Okay.
and shoot out 2 Eldritch Blasts.
At
Each one.
each of the skeletons? Okay.
First one... 16?
That hits.
4 plus... 7 points of damage
7 points of damage. Okay.
on the first one, and
Yeah.
then the second one... 10?
That misses.
Yeah.
So the first one you. As the thin, card like Eldritch Blast cuts into the ribs of one. The other one into the distance, nearly hitting one of the hammer beings.
We'll say the hex is on the first one.
Okay, sounds good. Vivian.
I'm gonna cast Shatter. It is a 10-foot sphere range. I'm going to center it. Oh, like I want to hit both of the skeletons, but obviously not myself.
They're surrounding you.
Oh,
It's one on either
on
side.
either side.
One in front, one in behind. That's how they had advantage.
Well, fuck them. Ooh, that's 2 opportunity attacks. And they would still get advantage on those opportunity attacks, huh?
Yes. Because you're technically getting an opportunity attack. Yeah, they would. Well, no, I'll say they won't. They wouldn't get advantage. Because they're no longer flanking you if you're already away from them 5 feet.
I'm gonna move 10 feet away from them.
To the right or left?
Is it an equal
So-
distance to the guys on both sides?
Yes.
The big boys?
But they are 25 feet back from you diagonally. The room is massive, and you have those tombs on
Okay.
either side, like pockmarks.
Yeah.
Eupheme is to your right. Nasu is like right next to you, about 5 feet away.
Okay.
5 to 10 feet. Yeah, 5 feet away.
Is there a way where I could step probably towards Nasu and avoid cast Shatter? It's a 10-foot range and avoid hitting both of them.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay. So they both get opportunity attacks. Natural 1 and 4. None of them.
Don't have to use the first level spell slot.
So they need to make what saves?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throws.
They still take half damage.
And how much? What type of damage is this?
It's thunder.
Thunder. So 16 for the first one, and 3 for the
Okay.
second.
The first one still does take half damage.
Okay.
That is 16 points of thunder damage, so 8 to the one that Eupheme already hit, and 16 to the other one.
Yeah. So you, the like a bluish crackling energy, as lightning almost spits out, but it freezes, and that thunderous energy that would have emanated from it condenses, spiraling into your hand. As you throw it up in the air, you hear both of them shatter into dust.
Excellent.
I
On the
am
ground.
Grim Harvesting on
Excellent.
both of them, and because I
Okay.
cast a second level spell slot, that's big healing for me.
Excellent.
I'm just letting you know I'm doing my shit. Okay.
Okay, it is now her turn. Seeing that both of you are grouped up once more. How many hit points do you have?
Oh shit.
How many hit points do you have?
34.
How many hit points?
Wait, I'm healing right now. Hold on. I have more than that.
42.
I have 42.
Okay.
Let me. Oh god. Fuck. Okay, so that's 7 points of healing. Okay. I have 41.
You're 41.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. She's going to look at you.
Does it look like necromancy?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna counterspell that.
Sure, roll a d20.
I'm just really afraid that was power word kill. Oh fuck, that's only an 11.
Okay.
That was a 4th level spell slot too.
Make-
I'm gonna die.
Make a constitution saving throw.
You're good at those.
I already used my inspiration. 18.
Nope. Wait. Oh, you succeed. However,
Have any other?
you take 27 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
Oh my gosh.
So you watch as the green lightning up her arm before it, all the veins, all the fat tenses for a moment. You don't see anything. There's no beam, but you sense a warmth emanating from Vivian. You see pustules popping on her neck, almost like leprosy crawling up her skin. Okay. Top of the round.
Hold on.
You watch as the top of her slug-like body once more. The hammers. 20 feet away from all of you now. Okay. It is now Nasu's turn.
Pistol.
Pistol.
Gem.
Gem.
Neg 5.
Okay.
Nope.
What was it?
Natural 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wait. Oh, no. Nope. You
Yeah.
didn't use any grit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second shot. Neg 5.
Do it. Yeah. Emanates through the hall. Okay. Eupheme Delianor. Elder Crest.
So since those people died, I'm using my bonus action to change my hex to. Do I target
You cast Hex on one of the
on one of
skeletons.
those? Yeah,
But the Hexblade's curse didn't move.
yeah, that stays on.
Can you move Hex?
I can move hex. I can't move Hexblade's curse. Hex is a spell. Hexblade's curse is a.
And you can
warlock.
move Hex when someone dies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
That's sick as fuck. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
So I'm moving that to. Is it separate to target the Matron Mother and the gem, or are they like?
No, they're the single entity.
Okay, cool. Then I'll move it to Matron Mother and gem.
Double hex.
Yeah, so she's double hex now. And
You're so hexing.
we're Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Everybody else is dead. That was bonus action to action. Okay, first attack.
I was checking the light. I'm sorry.
Not a crit. It hits. It's a
Yeah.
fucking like 23.
Okay.
8 points of force
Okay.
plus 6 of necrotic.
So 14 damage total?
14 damage for
Okay.
the first one.
Sounds good.
Second one, this one's gonna crit. Nope. That's a 14. That's it.
Ooh, that barely hits, my
Yes,
man.
dude, you've been riding the cusp. Is that max?
Yep.
Oh, we love to see it.
13.
Okay.
Doubled?
Okay, so you
Bubble in trouble?
Double?
bits and pieces of it begin to pop off, slough off of the gem. You see in the center a tornado of faces and souls. Now, all around you, you see all of the hammers. The souls. Okay.
The hammers, they're going
They're
crazy, but they're
yeah,
staying
they're still there, yeah.
Okay. Make sure.
Suddenly, 8 timers come our way.
Okay. It is now Vivian's turn.
We're doing inflict wounds at the second level using the Raven
Okay.
on the gem.
Inflict them.
Natural 20!
That's that good shit.
I forgot to bite myself again! Damn it, Dina! Come on! Come on.
Super
Okay,
hot.
it's fine.
Super
It's still the
crit.
second level, so it's 40-10. Okay. That's 19, 22, 27, doubled,
Doubled.
40, 54.
Doubled.
Yeah.
Well, that's doubled. It's 54 total. It's
I-
27.
Yeah, but
I know,
it's
but then
also
it's doubled
double.
again.
Double
Oh.
so on the gem. Yeah.
That's 114 damage.
108.
108?
54? Yeah.
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 Wait, is it 100 damage in a turn?
So you,
Fuck yeah.
the souls okay.
His mama is not dead.
No.
After 100
It's looking pretty bad.
boys.
The souls you see into the hammers.
Oh, shit.
It is now her turn.
I don't have any counter spells left. I only have 2 for simple spells left.
Oh, shit.
Okay. He's going to look at you.
Me?
Yeah. Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely fucked. 6.
You watch as she sits there.
She
Banished.
banished
shit.
me.
Shit.
She's banished. You're now banished.
She banished me.
You did a lot of damage.
Okay.
She banished me.
You watch as the hammers running full speed, 30. Sitting, 2 of them above Eupheme, 2 of them above Nasu.
Boys.
Seemingly unable to do 2 actions at once. And are unable to attack this turn.
2 of them?
On both of you. Massive 20-foot beings. Nasu sits there as a globule of viscous fluid. It is now Nasu's turn. The gem, by the way, still
It's still out.
unable to go back down.
I have 1 shot left in my pistol.
Okay.
Fatten her up.
You didn't neg 5 it.
No, I didn't. 11.
So. As it, the souls spread.
I still have 30 feet of movement.
You do, but it's 20 feet up, and you're about 20 feet away from it as well. You could always try and chuck something.
Can I throw my Gladius?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll allow you to throw it.
Throw my
Throw
Gladius.
that
So you-
motherfucker. Dexterity or anything like that?
Yeah, 24.
That hits. Roll damage.
4 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
Wow. I would have fucking. So I shoot, and I miss.
All right.
Fucking
Yeah.
Discus toss this
So you-
shit.
As the Gladius
Oh my god, you guys, we live!
into the mass of souls, you as all the souls, you begin to see it shrivel. All of it begins to turn gray and ashy as all the veins burst. Blood begins to spray and then ash. As it shrivels into a raisin, toppling down to the ground, you see the Gladius shivering. If it wasn't magic, it would have exploded from this amount of energy. And falls to the ground, turning to dust. all of the hammers around you fall to the ground. You hear a cacophony. You stand triumphant.
Am I back?
Yes,
Okay,
Vivian.
I was like, hey, so you're not saying that I go first?
Yes,
so am I
Vivian.
going- Yeah.
Onto the steps.
And I want to just get up and scramble, and I'm already like teeth in my palm.
Yep.
It's done.
We did it.
It fell, yeah.
And I like plop down on my butt,
Oh my
and I just start reloading my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was 1 set, 2 set,
Sorry, I'm gonna take 1
3
second.
set.
It's a good fight.
No, 2 set.
You guys did really well.
I'm gone.
So, now what?
I'm gonna go search her body.
Make an investigation check.
I'll
Nice.
Thank you.
and I'll
You
look
do it as well.
myself.
Make the investigations. Search the room. Make sure that everything is good.
Ooh.
You find something on the ground. The only thing not turned to dust, her crown, is still on the stone. So you grab it. Again, it has large spires that go down, though you don't know how it connects into the head. It looks like silver grown in all different directions, holding gems amidst its form, and all coming to points at the end. About 15 points, holding about 8 different types of gems within it, like a spider web or a bird's nest. You pick it up. It's hefty.
Yeah. Put that in my bag.
Put it in the bag.
I'm the fucking matron mother now. It's me. Did we find anything that
Did you see it as well?
any kind of key or mechanism or something?
I didn't see that.
I haven't found anything.
Okay.
I don't know, we can go check that wall again. Maybe something changed.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Alright, you move on?
Sorry?
Let's move back to the...
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Walking back to the
Circular room?
circular room, yeah.
Okay, so you guys walk back into the diagonal hallway.
Is the one that...
Silence.
Mhm.
I love that.
You look
sound.
in. Nothing.
Hmm.
Just ash in the ground. And you walk back into the circular room with the slanted floors, the grate at the center.
Is the stone still in the same place?
Mm-hmm.
Please humor me for a moment.
Oh, it makes sense.
I'm gonna take out the crown.
Okay.
I'm not putting it on.
It's large.
Yeah. I just want to walk up to the stone
Okay.
and I want to say open in black speech.
Okay.
And I don't know.
So, open. And you hear behind the stone. But the stone does not open itself.
Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
Oh. Did you hear that?
Did I do
I
something?
can't believe it.
What's
I
going on?
can't believe it.
Well, can't you move the stone now?
Can I try and stone shape? Is it 5 feet now?
No.
Damn it.
I can't fucking believe it. I cannot fucking believe it.
You did notice, by the way, with your investigation check, on her tomb, in front of it, now visible from the tumors, forgot to mention this, there was a circle, like it looked to be embedded with a gem of some sort at one point in time. Now, no longer. If you want to make a posthumous survival check or anything to see what used to be in there, you could if you would like, and then we'll just...
Arcana?
No, Arcana won't do anything for you.
Just survival?
Survival, you could also do survival as well.
Yeah. That's correct. 24.
24.
See?
You see carve marks where something looks to have been gouged out very recently. As if someone snuck past the matron mother to just take this gem.
Are there any markings around the circle?
Carved in. There are some, though the ages of being underneath a writhing, sweaty mass has sort of
Eroded.
eroded the surface.
Yeah. I don't know. We did it. We killed the damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, at least that evil's washed away, right?
Can I peek back out the back door?
Oh, you mean not a back door?
Or,
but
I mean,
you're talking about,
sorry,
like, towards
back
the rotunda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an empty hall.
No. Like
You want to go into the rotunda?
not into the rotunda and then back into the entrance that we came, because into that main
Okay,
hall.
so as you walk up the stairs towards the main entrance from the rotunda, you hear
Yeah,
They're
still
all
guys
still
still
there.
there. Yes.
All right.
Not
That's what I
all of them
wanted
were
to-
connected to her.
That's what I wanted to see.
They're all individual souls.
I'll come back and I'll be like, so, I guess the ones that are out there still roaming around.
Are you serious?
I don't know, maybe so much time away from her entity made it so that they're not entirely connected, but
Well, they didn't need her to delegate them souls. They were collecting on their own.
right, true enough.
I can't leave without trying everything I can think of, even if it's stupid. So
Okay.
I would like to firebolt repeatedly in a single place to try and create a niche in which I can cast Shatter.
I'll allow you to try it.
Okay, so
I'll give you Bardic Inspiration if that, I don't know if that helps.
Right. So, Vivian, again, you see the lightning. A crack. Cracks it.
I'm going to cast it a second time inside the crack.
So you goes into the crack, and you hear. Seems pretty rough.
The stone, like it's doing rough, like it is.
Can I do something?
Can you,
I'm out of
Looks like
spell shots.
it looks like it's working, Vivian, can you do that again?
I can't right now.
I'll try to like get my blade in or like
Okay.
ram it in and then
And
I'll
then
smite.
Eldritch Smite.
Yeah, let's see if that works.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, make an attack roll for me.
Sorry, it was above a 15. I'm excited.
If it's above 15, yes.
Okay.
So roll damage.
Thank God I haven't used Shatter this whole time.
You popping off?
A little bit.
That's 16 plus 6, that's 22 plus 10 is 32.
Okay, so you look to either side of you. Your eyes pitch black, smoke. Lightning out of all the singular cracks, all of you blown back by the wind. All the stone begins to twirl around the blade as you feel dust. The path is open.
I tackle Ephraim. I run over, I fucking tackle him. Thank you so much. Oh, I thought
I'm glad I could help. No need for all this.
Give him a hearty.
I thought I ruined the whole thing.
It's not magical anymore. They can be destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Big pickings.
Gonna cry.
Good job.
So,
So it's
it's a
open.
hall.
It's a hall.
It's a small hall that leads to a small room. Would you like to continue in?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them go ahead though.
So you step in. From Euphem's destruction and your shatters, you see cracks in the wall itself, in the stone, and bits of it falling to the ground. You step on small boulders about this size and a mass of dust. Scorch marks left from his electricity on the wall. But after a very short walk, you find yourself in a very intimate space. The walls all around you are made of the same crystal substance that hung above the rotunda and was shattered across the strange transmutation circle, bound and woven tightly to create a smooth, almost glass-like surface of webbing. The space is small, possibly 300 square feet, in the shape of a small oval pinched on either side. At the center of the room rests a stone tablet that protrudes from the web-like floor. The tablet is bare at its back, nothing carved upon it, though it is smooth as marble. Upon the side that you look upon, it looks carved into extensively. The tablet goes to just before the ceiling, about 9 feet up, and is about 10 feet wide. You see a hollowed out and large space in its face that looks like a three-dimensional map of the Southern Realms. And along the rim of the tablet looks to be carvings in deep speech that you can read. We are the lonely ones.
Sorry, hold on. Did you say deep speech or black speech?
Deep speech.
I can't read deep speech.
Sorry, black speech. Sorry.
Okay.
Black
Okay.
speech.
I was like, oh, that's what Hector's here for, I suppose. Okay, sorry.
We are the lonely ones. No longer do our homes welcome us, nor do our hearts. But to walk through darkness is to live a life well lived. But lo, we have walked only in the light. We all hold the key, but without all, we are all without.
1 hour later.
I'm gonna take out the crown. I'm gonna say open in black speech.
Okay.
Man, I was right too!
So you take out the crown.
How the fuck did he get through here?
The pillar,
Oh, he had the gem.
the map, lights in flame for a moment, and then white flame trickles from certain areas amidst the map. You see one where pools might have been. You see one where Varsu was, near Dunbarrow. You see one in the central portion of the southern range of Astrid. You see one in the far right corner, above the Forest of Amdron, at the southernmost point of the Varntuk spine. You see one light up. And you see one in Cruel, the city of Cruel.
Pursue near pools. One in the center of Astrid.
Oh, you also see one like directly below Schventen.
One. If I recall correctly, and I'm going to have to look at some of the letters that we found in Carnulem. Hector and Bilphus went to what I think is here, and I believe they also afterwards went to Astrid with Hector's apprentice. If I had to bet, I would say that if he's going anywhere, he's going to the one in the center of the southern range of Astrid.
He had an apprentice.
Had. Her name was Alessandrius. I didn't hear anything else about her. He never mentioned her.
Well, maybe we should talk about that when we finally see the sun again.
Yes, of course.
I like that idea.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna to cook something. We should probably make some headway at least. Didn't it take us like a month or 2 to get here?
It took about 2 months to get through the spires.
There's a teleportation circle.
Even none of us know teleport.
First Servius wouldn't come get us. That's a joke.
You mean the one who talked to the Lich?
The one you... the one that you...
I'm just gonna say this once. He doesn't know that was me. We don't talk
You get him
about
at, I'm just kidding.
I'll destroy you. We don't talk about it.
Oh.
That is extremely dangerous information. I don't know if he knows or not, and if he knows that other people know. It is easier to dispose of people than to try and make sure they stay quiet.
Didn't you tell him that you were gonna kill the matron mother?
I did. I did not tell him that I knew that there was something going on at that table. I didn't tell him that I knew how to scry.
Mum's the word.
Okay. I wish I knew anybody else who knew how to teleport. We have a circle. I just don't have the spell.
Well, we're not going to get anywhere if we don't put our first foot ahead of us.
What are you guys doing?
Might as well start. It doesn't take long to get out of the city, right?
If you guys are going slowly, say about a day.
Hmm.
Sneaking.
Since we're not investigating everything we come across anymore.
Okay. Maybe like 12 hours.
I would prefer to do that.
No, I'd say
Fully rested.
8 hours sneaking.
I can turn
Alright.
8 hours.
Invisible doesn't matter anyway.
It'll
Go
help.
down the pillar and through all of the districts.
We still have to find a way to make it past the hordes of them that were waiting for us at the bottom of the pillar.
Okay, so what are you guys doing about the person or the thing that is sitting right in front of the door? Right in the center of the door.
Can we
Let's
try to
do you
sneak
want
by
to try
it?
and sneak by it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what are
if
we
it's
gonna do?
stealth,
I can't kill it. I have 2
Then
first
make
level
a
spell
stealth
slots.
check.
I'm
all
casting
of you.
Cat's Grace on 3rd level, and I'm putting 1 on Vivian.
Okay.
Is that
And 1
advantage?
on Nasu.
Okay.
Okay. Advantage,
Advantage
So
on
you
dex
two have
checks?
yes. So
Cool.
stealth for all of you.
Nice. We love to see that.
23.
30, 20.
25.
Okay. You're gonna step back up the stairs, leaving the rotunda with the massive statues of the Erelandi plummeting out of the stone and looming above the space underneath the false moon, dimly or refracted by the webs above. Step onto the stone, rear your head over the stone steps, and you see
Nasty ass.
going around eyeless sockets. They do not notice you. With stealth checks like that, you manage to go down the entire Pillar City unnoticed. You see many up on the walls, just
Oh, they were climbing.
some in the middle of the street. You see the accordion-necked individuals, their joints hanging loose, all of them just unraveled onto the ground. You walk across the bridge. Another stealth check from all of you.
No advantage this time.
Okay.
What?
How long
It's
is the
been-
last
No,
one?
that's
Has it
fine.
been more than an hour?
No.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Takes been about 45 minutes.
19.
14.
17.
Not as good.
Nope.
Natural 7. You're slink back through the city, avoiding any undue attention, seeing the motionless husks of the denizens all over the city and all around you. Some slumped over, others impaled, and still some just standing and staring at nothing. See the majesty of the city as well, the pillar city behind you, the towers and the gondolas that have fallen and speckled the horizon, and the marvelous stone temple-like architecture of it all. You walk past the overgrown parks and marketplaces, through the narrow and wide cobbled stone streets, and through the large, open courtyards that mingle throughout the city. You climb through the rubble of large 3-story buildings to avoid the creature's gaze, pass under long toppled watchtowers, and walk through the main streets of the residential district once more. Eventually, you make your way back to the exit of the city. Walking through the gap in the wall, what was once a great gate, between the large barracks and the guard tower, and over the now whittled down and crumbled bridge, seeing the scratch marks clink left upon it as he stumbled over the bridge. You trek up the incredibly long and smooth stairs that wind up at least 1,000 feet up the wall of the cavity. And as you do so, you look to the right, taking in the gorgeous view of the absolutely gargantuan cavity you find yourself within. Like an entirely new continent, a horizon underneath the mountains and filled with titanic pillars of awesome size. You see the city specking the shelf below, and the city crawling up the second nearest pillar. Looking now at the 2 massive sculptures on either sides with new understanding of their meaning. Eventually, you make your way to the end, one of the platforms still waiting for you there.
Get on the fucking platform.
So you get on the platform. You rise up for about 4 minutes or so. Once more, seeing the staircase stretching up into the darkness, and the statue of the matron mother to your right, holding the crown that is depicted upon her head in your bag. You walk up the stairs, seeing the battlefield now unfold in reverse. Glaucon at the far end. As you make your way up, you see the 3-dimensional and pushed-in battlefield to your left. Walking up the stairs, you exit the archway. The tree, the 4 gouge marks on either side that make up the tree, and the cracks making up the root, going all around you. And you see the statues of all the Irelandai. The babbling of the water. You've made it.
The whole time I'm just like expecting some trick or something.
Now you see a second matron mother. Wow, we fucking...
I want to go out to the fresh air.
Okay, so you walk towards. You walk towards. The door does not open.
Oh, shit.
You walk up. Door does not open. Vivian walks up.
I thought I was going to be trapped here forever.
And the door opens up. You walk out into the open space of Varntuk's spine. The open space upon one of the pinnacles and the testing grounds for your party only but a few days prior.
Oh my god, we spent a lifetime in there.
You expected to see open space surrounded by craggy crown-like design around its circumference, and you do. But you also see a woman lying down at the center of the space, and as the door opens, she casually props herself up with her elbows and looks at the opening as you walk through.
I scramble for my mask.
Okay? She looks to thick, kinky hair shaped into a mohawk that explodes about 3 times its size, the base, near the top and dyed in a platinum gray color. The sides of her head are shaved with lightning designs etched into the hair that remains there. Her skin is a dark complexion and her face is littered with scars, including one that looks to glow in a strange white luminescence upon her eye. 5 piercings line the eyebrow that rests above it. Her build is large, but lean, and she looks to be around 5'10" in height. She's wearing a mithril breastplate etched in abjuration runes with goat's hair sprouting from the collar. Though her arms and neck exposed, revealing strange burns that emanate out from her chest, marring her body with a burning wood-esque wound that spreads up her neck about halfway and just before her elbows of her arms. The crevices of the wound coursing with blue and white energy very softly and sparking little embers. Her legs are covered in thick canvas pants with multiple pockets reinforced with more mithril plating and mithril-toed boots.
Howdy.
You don't need to put on your mask. I know who you are, Vivian. And Canon, is it? I am here to bring you all in. The Queen wishes to sentence all of you for your crimes in Kretala. I believe you in particular, and yes, and she looks at your
That's Nasu.
gun.
It's Nasu
I
Fim,
see.
not Canon.
I see a gun
Canon's a
and
cat.
and a tail.
He didn't. It was me. Neither of them had anything to do with
Now,
it.
I'm sure you don't want any
Quiet.
trouble, ma'am.
I do, actually. And you, what is your name?
I'm Eupheme. I haven't been to Kretala in years.
I believe I already captured the human that was traveling with all of you. A man by the name of Osiren.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have some trouble.
Are you an idiot?
And you pull out the gun, and she
Are you an
leans
idiot?
back, and you see now double-bladed glaives upon her back, 2 of them.
Oh my god.
And and they
Nasu.
spin out. Well,
Look at her and think for a second.
we can do this easily. By the way, my name is Condria M. Termius.
What's her race?
Oh, she's
High
high elf
elven.
as fuck.
Okay, cool.
But it looks
Making sure.
half high elven.
Half human?
Fine. Diplomacy, no.
There is no diplomacy here. You come with me, or you're forced to come with me. Either way, I'm knocking you unconscious. Fighting back would make it more fun for me. Please do.
Not in the state we're in.
I'm not taking you with me unless you see fit to defend your friends. I will say that charges are high treason.
I have not been to Kretala in my life.
That's not my problem. They asked for a gunslinger with the tail.
Will they be given a chance to say their piece in a court?
I do not know. I think so. These are high elves, after all. So, pull out that gun again. Come on now. I hear you're necromancer.
I am.
I've not fought one of you for a long time.
I'm far from full strength. I'm not much of a
I should let you know who I am. I am bounty hunter, a sage slayer. There have been 3 liches killed in the past 2,000 years. I have killed 2 of them.
Yeah, you don't want the smoke, dude.
I am well versed in necromancy.
I'm coming willingly.
Well, I mean,
You're still fighting me.
we did just take down a
We
matron mother,
just-
so you might
I see that you are injured, but I did not just wait here for 2 days not to fight a wizard.
Do you want a fair fight?
No,
I want to
it
take
would not be
Hithgol.
fair even if you rested up.
I'm going to
That's
take
just cruel.
Hithgol off my shoulder, and I'm just going to hand him to you, Fiend.
Sort of like,
And I'm going to take off my bag, and I'm just going to look at you. And I'm going to put it down. And I'm just going to take my bone wand
okay,
and my spell book.
okay.
And I'll just take a step forward.
I'm gonna put Hithgol on the floor.
Will you be joining us?
Don't.
Now you're fighting.
I'll leave it up to you. You fight me, you commit treason. And I have every right to bring you in as well.
You've helped us more than you needed to. This is my mistake, and I'm already dragging Nasu into it.
Yeah, I don't think I can follow you to here.
Tell your own story. You can, but you.
All right, we're done talking.
Initiative.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
She's cool as fuck, though!
Okay, all right. So she, and then as you're about to fall, grabs you by the neck. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Throws him to Eupheme's feet. Stabilize them for me. Actually, wait. I don't want them to get back up.
I have a healer's kit.
Oh, toss it to me then.
Are you gonna give it back?
Yes?
Okay.
She. All right. And how are you getting out of here?
I was planning on walking, I suppose.
I can send somebody to get you. And they will take you where you want to go.
Thank you.
Traveling with these groups is immoral, but I'm a bounty hunter. My morality is skewed as well. Now please sit in the corner. You, Nasu, lay on the hardened and cold mud upon the peak of Arntuk's spine. The strange bounty hunter just ahead of you, your face caked in blood and mud as you rested upon the ground. Your eardrums ring, all your senses dull, and your vision blurred. You watch as she begins to walk towards Vivian, grabbing her face and inspecting her barely conscious head, throwing it to the ground and pulling a mushroom leather-bound case from around her, the medicine case that Eupheme had given, and opening it slowly while looking at Eupheme, you, slowly, with a look of content mockery. You watch as she bandages Vivian with callous disregard for any perceived discomfort before doing the same for you. The last thing you see as your vision darkens is the bounty hunter scrawling a circle within the mud with a slightly glowing bit of chalk. You then fully lose consciousness. You regain consciousness slowly, Vivian. You can stop typing and you can type that later. You regain consciousness slowly. Your head splitting and your entire body in an enormous amount of pain, though your vision begins to come back. You see iron bars above you, dimly lit by what you assume is firelight, and a large chain holding it aloft, it seems, dangling above. Through the iron bars, you see the branches of extremely tall Tilia cordata trees. Small yellow buds bristling upon their serrated leaves. You see the hundreds of branches sprout from their relatively slender trunks all around you and exploding in their full leaf forms many feet above. You've only seen trees like this from far away. The sprouts of Terradosia. Your back feels awful as well. You lay upon something extremely uncomfortable. Turning to look at it, you see first another set of boots, dirty, in the same space as you before your arm. Sorry, in the same space as you before, your arm falls through the space below you, forcing your face to collide with the bars that support your body. You see now below you, 5 feet or so, you appear to hang above the ground. The roots of a tree stretching below you, covered in tall grass, soft moss, and a few immature amanita mushrooms. You swing gently above the ground, hearing nothing but the crackling of a fire nearby, the creaking of a chain, and the gentle winds rustling the tangle of branches above. You first look to your right, seeing an encampment a ways off from where you dangle. And at the end, you see another cage dangling from another tree, Nasu's face down in the cage, arms dangling below it, and another figure cloaked in shadow bundled in the corner of the cage. The encampment is made up of 3 rather opulent tents. Spire-like, and about 80 feet in circumference, with a rod sticking out from the top. Multiple bouts of thick golden rope spiraling out from the rod to the outer rim of the tent and holding them aloft. The tents are made of fine cloth material and colored with white and gold of the continent's capital. A large golden tree is embroidered upon all sides of it. The roots spanning many times larger than the tree itself and encircled by a thin, almost oil painting-esque brushstroke design in the color of a beautiful light teal and dark blue shimmer. You see inside one of the further tents, no one inside though. You do see a full-on bedroom, a bed adorned with thick duvet upon a wooden frame, a wooden table with a teapot and various cutlery upon it, and 2 folding wooden chairs around the table. Looking to your left, you see the feet you saw momentarily before, seeing a poor leather boot with thick canvas pants tucked into their top, making the boots pucker a bit. The pants look to be that of a dyed and washed out green, dark green, with a light brown design streaking across the pants with leaves attached to vines. Looking further up, you see a baggy dirty linen shirt, loosely tucked into the waist, which appears to cinch with a mushroom leather belt. However, it isn't the clothes that catch your attention, it's the skin, a light blue. Your eyes shoot up to see a tangled mass of platinum hair covering the face of none other than Dagomar.
You shut the fuck up,
Dagomara's
you
skirt.
dirty slut! You dirty slut! You lied to my face like 4 times! To my fucking face! You lied to my face, the both of you!
Pretty good lying.
I knew you were!
Shit,
There was
yeah,
just a
you got
little
me
thing in my
too.
head. I was like, today, I was like, Kate, look at me in the eyes. Tell me you're not playing Dagomaris. He was like, I'm not playing Dagomaris. Why would you think that?
You see him leaning against the cage, hair covering the left side. But before we get to that,
Is he inside the cage?
yes. Nasu. You awake with a view of the ground as well. Your left eye shoved into the cold iron and giving you a bit of a headache. You push your body into the iron and lift your head up, rubbing your head, feeling a large indent where the bar had rested for at least a few hours. You feel a bit of blood fall from your mouth along with a bit of saliva. Quickly wiping it off just before you hear movement to your left. Instinctually, you reach for your gun, though it isn't there. Whipping around with your fist clenched instead, you see a man in the corner bundled and shrouded by the cover of shadows cast by the tree above you. The only thing you see is a left arm, silver circuitry stretching upon his skin, and accented with wooden implants embedded within his flesh, all coalescing into a hand adorned with a thick glass ball filled with metal liquid. As you turn, you see Osiren's head shove out from the cover of shadow, his hair down at his shoulders, the pure white ends resting just upon his studded leathered shoulder guards.
Well, they told me they got you too.
Yep. Before I could even reach my home.
Where'd they pick you up at?
North of...
Just south of it.
Oh, south of Tillamook-Dilitas?
No, south of your home.
Oh, south of my
You were
home.
like-
But my home is north of
Mhm.
Tillamook-Dilitas, yeah. Yes, just south of my home. I didn't even get to see it.
I'm sorry, friend. It's been a little while. Sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances.
I am too.
So while you guys are catching up, I'll say that you guys catch up fully in depth.
Okay.
As this goes on. Vivian, you see Dagamaris leaning against it, turns his face.
Why are you here?
I was, you're not a sign, right?
A sign?
Were you sent here?
No, I was brought here. We're here for committing high treason. What are you here for?
For being a drow? I am on a mission, let's say. So. But look, fate brings us back together. As Faye would say, it is the calling of the light.
Seems like you can't escape.
Can't escape what?
Me.
Well,
No matter how
Maybe
much
I'll-
I discussed you.
yes. So, you're here for high treason.
Yes.
What treason have you committed?
I already told you about it. We met up shortly after.
Yes.
Slaughtering high elves.
Right. Well. Good. I
Okay.
hope you will, and this will be a challenge for you. We'll see what the Queen does.
I'm already prepared for what the Queen is going to do.
All right.
Okay. So after the conversation between all of you's had, you see Condria step out from one of the tents unseen previously, followed by Archmage Verservius
You bitch-ass
Yeah.
little whore!
and Vidar Learhumst. You see Vidar wearing a mithril crossed-hatched mail with black and white owl feathers pluming from his meaty pauldrons and neck. The pauldrons look to be molded in the shape of elves holding a shelf of Adamos aloft upon their shoulders. A space of what appears to be glass is seen between the shelf and the ground, and can be seen between the elves holding it aloft. Sand appears to churn within the pauldrons themselves, churning and being kicked up within the glass. The pauldrons appear to clasp two corners of a flowing cloak that drags the ground behind him, white and gilded with gold, along with a sigil of Tillamook-Dilitas upon it. You also see a thin tabard that hangs loosely from his torso, similar to the cloak and embroidered as well with a sigil of Tillamook-Dilitas. His hair is tied into a knot above his head just before it explodes into a large mess of graying blonde hair, and the rest falls over his shoulders down to the mid-chest. His head is large and bold, like an ox, His forehead is defined and framed with a slight widow's peak above a slightly wrinkled face and stern features. His eyes are a blisteringly aggressive green, with slightly yellow lines arcing inward towards his pupils. Archmage Sir Servius looks to be wearing the same deep cerulean blue robes as before, rimmed with gold and with an indented front that opens to a messy gold and blue design of trees, vines, and leaves that travels up to his neck, where a floating thick cloth band weaves gently all the way to his knees as if in water. He looks tired, and his dark complexion appears to be rose-tinted upon his nose, and his eyes look bloodshot. Condria speaks up. Well, and then Vidar, shut up. What a sorry bit of people I have here in front of me. Well, Deco Morris, do you know why you are here?
No. I mean, it's because it was found.
I see.
Well,
it is lucky for you you do not know why you are here. If you had lived a bit longer, then maybe you would understand. You people have committed atrocities upon the world. And you will be judged posthumously for their crimes. You are a prince, I hear. Perfect. That means you can bear the full responsibility of all of your actions. Vivian and Osiren. Faelist was 1,899 years old and had fought in the War of Alunith with me. Faelist had a husband. His name was Dalmenane Amir. They lived in Tilia for their whole lives, and he was a commander, or a captain I should say, under me when I was a commander. I saw him rise in the ranks, a good man to all around him. Yes, well, his skull was morphed and corrupted with the power of Balanzar rolling down the hills of Kretalar. Do you think he deserved that? For what? Doing his duty. What were you two doing? Yumi Versali was 368 years old, the youngest Teldorian Papirius in the Third Age, and a prodigy of Socratic magics. He had helped mitigate many disasters in the Smine of Varantuk, helped uncover tens of ancient writings, and assisted in the organization of the Library of Ratheasis I Yastema. That does not mean anything to you, to either of you, none of you. And what is your name? Cannon?
No, not Cannon. I don't know, everybody keeps calling me Cannon.
Well, it matters not. I'm said to look for a gunslinger, and I saw you with Vivian in Colonel M. If I do recall correctly, I believe I threatened to smear you under my boot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's wrong? You don't remember the smell? Oh, you wouldn't. I'm
Well.
like you now.
You're not one of me. But I might be able to smell you if it weren't for these beautiful trees all around me. All of their men were fine men, new recruits from the High Elven Army, enlisted into the Tel'Dorai for their skill and ability. All of them did. I know not of why you were in Kretala. Of what is in that city. But I know that you killed my men. And you, 2 of you, are drowned. A prince. Both of you with sigils of loath upon your body. You are all to be tried for treason. Vivian, Osiren, and Nasu are to be tried for the events of Kretala. Most likely put to death. And Dagon Morris, well, we will see what your punishment is. For there are no instruments of pain that can account for what your people have done to everyone on this continent. We looked through your belongings. There was a seer stone.
That was mine.
I figured as much. Somebody scried onto a meeting of some very high up officials.
I didn't know what
I'm
happened.
not even going to. Oh, you admit to it. Before you even get the chance to lie.
Why would
That
I
is
lie?
good. For Servius has identified it. Isn't that correct, for Servius? Yes, that is correct. I did. We have taken it from you, Vivian. It is good you did not see anything of worth, as we have all stopped talking, and the fellow mage caught it before you were able to do any undue harm to anything. It was a diplomatic mission, talking about what to do with all 4 of you. Peace may be once had. Once this part of history is finally behind us and we do possibly circumvent a second war of humanity's burden, as you two seemed so eager to get started once more in the seat of humanity. Did you hear anything?
Your mage spotted me before I could. I just wanted to look and see what you were doing, since you seemed to scry on us so often. I didn't know that it was happening.
Okay. Make a deception check.
I didn't hear anything.
I know you didn't hear anything.
I didn't-
but
I'm not
with
lying,
advantage,
though.
with advantage, because you didn't hear anything. But I want to see how good your poker face is.
It's -2. That's an 11 and a 2, so that's a 9. I don't want to tell everybody about the lich. I do not want to.
All right. They did not hear anything that I know of. Vivian always has an air of lying about her. Vidar looks back. Very well. Well. Condria knocked him all unconscious once more. You all get to see the capital. Be excited. Smiling faces on all of you. How distasteful. And Condria goes one by one, firebolting.
How long have I been there?
For a while, but I'm going to say you're also at 1 HP.
Oh, yeah, definitely, but I just want to know.
You've been there for about 2 weeks.
Yikes.
What month is it?
March 30th.
Still March 30th.
You've been here for a while. You awake once more in a cell, though this one is made of stone and you are without company. The stone is that of a pale brown and is somewhat reminiscent of wood. And though the hunks of stone are rather lopsided and angular, they appear to have been combined together using a coarse and dark mortar. You feel shackles upon your wrist, and any magical energy you might have felt thoroughly sapped from your body, leaving you feeling drained even if you don't have any innate arcane energy, as if some of your essence had been siphoned away, leaving you exhausted. 3 points of exhaustion, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I have my max health points though, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yay! 4.
Active conditions.
Yep, that's all the ones.
Look into the back of the cell, you see a bed lazily plopped onto the floor filled with straw and no bed sheets or bedding of any sort. Along with the bed, you see a wooden bucket and another batch of straw for sitting. You see no windows, just that of the entrance. A wall of viscous fluid that appears to constantly flow from the ceiling in a very light lime green. You appear unable to see through it, just blurry shapes and a suggestion of movement beyond. That is what you see, Dagamaris, as you were the first one up. Underneath some of the hay, you see scrawled into the stone, "Fuck the queen." Eventually, you wake up. You see the exact same thing. No one there. Carved into the corner of one of the cells, very old and incredibly difficult to read, it reads, "Freedom awaits, change is near, justice will finally arrive, Felonious Crowmast cometh." Osiren wakes up.
Oh shit. Do I get to look around too?
Make an investigation check. Okay. You see along the edges of the entryway abjuration and evocation runes, by the looks of it, glowing, flowing as the liquid flows through. Asu wakes up as well.
I'm in shackles?
Yeah.
Do I have my thieves tools on?
You have clothes
They
and
take
you.
everything. They're like, these?
Yeah.
For fun.
Just in case you want to try and get out. Yeah. Okay. Dago.
Mm-hmm.
After about 8 hours,
God damn. Bitches.
you see movement behind the strange fluid-like cell door, hearing the muffled sound of boots upon a strange surface. After a moment, you see one of the 3 figures wave their hands as if they were parting a curtain, and the fluid parts with their gestures, revealing a female high elven guard, their armor different than what you've seen upon the Tel'Dorai. You've had so much time with the Tel'Dorai that you forgot that there was a separate army and guard within the city. The armor looks tighter and lighter, almost like a treated leathery bark that sticks to the skin rather close. The armor is painted a light gray with flecks of gold spattered upon it like it was thrown upon the armor. And it's given dimensions through layered designs upon the chest, which is pressed firmly against the torso, and the gaps in the armor are filled with straps and slightly puffy and very thick fabric that looks lined with chainmail. The pauldrons add a bit of heft to their shoulders, but as with the torso, they appear to be stuck pretty close to the body of the elf. This armor appears to be incredibly light, judging by how they move, and though you can't speak for the efficiency of the armor as it pertains to blocking blows, you'd wager the high elves of all people would make it work. You see 2 double-edged glaives upon their back, much like you saw with the bounty hunter. The other elves share the same armaments by the look of it. As Dagamara sees this, the rest of you do as well, a group of 3 elves at each of your cells. They quickly march in and begin to restrain you behind your back. loosening the shackles momentarily before clasping them back on behind. You're pushed out of your cells. You're immediately hit with a sensation of falling in your stomach. You feel it lurch and churn, and you fall nowhere. Your feet stepping onto a shimmering, slightly shifting floor. However, as you look to your left and right, you see a tube of stone split into portions of a cylinder and rotating independently from the rest as it goes down, like sections, rotating like one circle in this tube rotating this way, the other rotating that way. The tunnel is massive, and it curves around each way you look down it. But it appears to be around 600 feet or so in circumference, and you stand in the center of the space now. Looking down and up, you see more cells below and beneath you. Each portion of the cylinder allowing for 6 cells lined next to each other upon the angular sides of the tube, and each portion rotating in a different direction. Each cell you see is blocked by the same strange viscous fluid as yours was, flowing as if ignoring gravity. Were you also rotating? If so, you didn't feel anything at all. After they get you out of the cells, you watch as 2 of them grasps your arms behind your back, as another walks up to you swiftly and stops right in front of your face. Do not resist this subduing. If you resist, there will be pain. And she begins to cast a spell on all of you. Do you resist?
Nope.
No? Okay. No? Okay. You feel like crying, almost, as pressure builds up behind your eyes when you feel ink falling in front of your lids and blacking out your vision. You hear walking, rustling of armor, the waving of hands, and then you are then pushed forward and you feel a step at your ankles. You lift your foot up instinctually, move it, as they're pushing you upwards, up some stairs, though you didn't see any stairs in this tube. You listen, and you hear. Push forward one by one, feeling a strange, warm, arcane sensation as you do. Still blind, though all of you regain your vision soon after you feel this sensation. Finding yourself in a hall made from the same wooden stone as before, wide, possibly about 20 feet wide, and curving just as the tunnel you were just in was shaped like. You notice here there are cells of regular make. Iron bars, not the strange liquid that you were kept behind. However, you do notice something else. A large door outlined within the stone can be seen in between some of the cells, every 6 cells or so. The doors are tall, but don't reach the height of the 15-foot hall, standing about 7 feet, and made with simplicity etched into the stone. Simply a door that comes to a point drawn into the stone with the arcane by the looks of it, as it glows a very light blue in the etched marks. This must have been where you came out of, but you have no idea how. Along with this, you see a few elven guards all around you. Though you do also see 10-foot golems made not from stone or steel, but from wax by the looks of it. Their forms goopy, much like a candle that has been lit for quite some time. Their faces sagging and slightly formless like a small hill between mountainous shoulders of dripping wax. The wax has a very light beige color, though you see blackened wax portions that have fallen from the top and slid down its form, mingling in with the wax. Their arms and legs are like moderately sized logs, and their lumpy hands are the size of a large man's torso. Their feet appear to pool on the ground, but as they move, they seem to pop off, like removing excess wax that has fallen upon a desk. However, the most interesting part is that the entire space appears to be lit from the raging fire that is ablaze upon their heads, licking at the tops of their heads and fueled from a magical wick of some sort. You see many of them, at least 2 per cell grouping of 6, and there appears to be many tens of groupings as you carry on. You are pushed down and maneuver down through the halls underneath the ceilings above, interestingly sharing the same groin vaulting you saw so much within the ruined city of the Erlendi. Who used the architecture first, you wonder, though you quickly stop caring about that. The walls are oily, creating a varnished and oily desk look to the stone, reflecting the candlelight of the golems. The groin arches in the ceiling are gilded and adorned with a puckered orb in the center of each vaulting that appears to be fogged glass orb in design that also reflects the light. Pillars protruding halfway from the walls in between the cells and form into the ceilings, all accenting the space and giving it a very imposing feel. As you walk through, you see within the cells human, elven, halfling, gnomish, and dwarvish prisoners. However, you also see large beings, 7-foot-tall bald beings, Goliaths, you'd wager, covered in intricate tattoos and large piercings that pierce skin, muscle, and cartilage. Their features broad and their muscles larger. Their skin looks as if it was typically covered in a body paint, though much of it has washed off of their skin. You also see tabaxi of varying coat color, as well as seemingly larger versions of them. Though whereas the tabaxi resemble ocelots, these resemble lions. Manes that explode from their neck, and cultural brands that stretch up from their nose, up their long snouts, and across their meaty foreheads like tattoos. Some of their mane and fur has been dyed various colors and designs, though you don't get a very good look at them, as they all appear rather dejected in the corners of their cells. You walk past at least 80 cells, around 42 of them or so full. The sound of the fire burning upon the golem's wicks, the patter of your escort, and the subtle pacing of those in their cells are the only sounds you hear, along with the throbbing of blood in your ears. Eventually, you see a large archway leading into the inner curve of the space. However, as you're about to go through, one of the high elves looks at Dagamaris, "Dirty rat!" jumps onto him and begins to punch and beat his face. The other guards sit there as Dago.
Is there any way I can move over there?
You can try.
I would like to try.
Athletics check.
Okay.
Contested with the guard.
Just gonna come kick me.
But JoJo needs
Athletics -3. 9.
9? Yeah, they rolled a 20. So you try and go against it as you see going in on Dagamaris. Eventually he
I'll spin on him.
make an attack roll.
Spin on him. Which one?
The elf.
Oh, okay.
The one behind you hits you in the back. Yeah. You don't have shield, so this does not get blocked. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
How much damage did I take? A lot.
Yeah, well, let me roll for it. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Shit. I'm just gonna watch.
You were led into the large archway. I sent you a message, by the way. You turn the corner, led by the high elven escort, up into a long incline filled with stairs and bare walls with the exception of large torches hung from the walls, reflected from the oiled stone walls upon the still groin-vaulted ceiling above. Eventually, you come to a large circular room. Gorgeous smooth stone floors that reflect the various candelabras upon the walls that separate the 2 other entrances other than the one you walked in from. The space is about 200 feet in circumference, and upon the floor is a massive sigil of Tilium Ondulitas. Though you've never seen it quite this close without trying to kill whoever was wearing it. And you notice that the branches move slightly upon the sigil, and the leaves beginning to grow upon them as well. A magical sigil, encircled by the same oil painting-esque brushstroke of beautiful teal and dark purple mixture upon a pure white background. The space, other than this, is completely empty, though you do see a seam in the ceiling above, just above you, about 5 feet from your heads. The elves spread out along the edge of the platform. Well, you better all make a case for yourselves. Your trial begins just above.
How many people are surrounding us?
12. You still can't use magic.
Be worthless anyway.
You now have time to talk.
Amongst each other?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, we go up of our own
You're
free
not
will?
going, they're giving you a chance to form your defense.
To them?
No, not to them. Amongst yourselves, you are defending yourselves. You are not being given a lawyer or anything. So you
To
have a
the
chance to corroborate your story before you go up top for your trial.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A few moments later.
And then you hear climbing up the stairs with a sigh. See for Servius. The elves split. Give me a moment. I do not think that these 4 will be any danger to me. And they reluctantly go back down the stairs and then stop about halfway. Morris,
Yes.
do you remember the first time we met?
Yes.
In the cell.
Yes.
You always seem to be shackled.
Yes.
And Osiren, first time I met you, outside of the carapace of the gods.
If I recall correctly.
Yes. And Vivian. Also outside the carapace of the gods as when I first met you. I'd spoken to you previously, though. And also I just met you in Karnulem.
Right.
What a toiled life all of you have led. Well, I have a sneaking suspicion that no defense will be enough for the High Elves. This is not about justice, as Osiren just said. It is about some vengeance. And they are using all of you to take this out.
Might as well have sentenced us thousands of years ago.
Yes, I have no love for the High Elves, Osiren. I am a human, just like yourself. And I feel that very much. Look at the face they gave me. I'm an archmage, the Dragon's Council. And yet they still sneer at me. No matter what I do, the High Elves maintain their same point of view at me. But I live comfortably. I was not so unlucky as to be born a drow. Post-Loth, at least. Dagomaris, you are far from correct. The Arlenda used to be a very fine people.
Yes, but it doesn't matter what we used to be. Anyone could have been good. It is their choices, and well, not choices, but what I knew and what I was raised in was not.
That is a very shallow opinion of people. Do you not believe people can change?
Possibly.
Wouldn't you want to change? Isn't it exhausting, being so unliked by everybody? Even your own species. At least Osiren finds companionship along other humans. Some, obviously, not every human is going to be
found
great.
companionship by the name of Glorbax, right?
Oh, yes, Glorbex. Very interesting individual, Glorbex is.
Yes.
He speaks very highly of you, Osiren. I'm the Archmage of Divination, so I know that he has sent you a few letters to Cornulum. None of them reached you as you were not there,
Right.
but he has thought of you and he has written.
Did you read them?
No, I did not. I care not about what Glorbeck sends to Osiren Grandmore.
Can I insight?
Sure.
6.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Nasu. I wish I had words of comfort for you. But if ever there is a short stick, you drew it. Especially now in your recent form because of the priest I told you.
You kill him?
No, but he is suffering greatly. I come here to ask that you do not out Glaucon and his goals for the shard. I ask that you keep that to yourself.
To our death?
The only
Yes.
reasonable defense that we had.
It might start a war.
I'm confused.
Well,
How
they were
Glaucon
sent
would.
there they were sent to Kretalog to get a shard. And Glaucon threatened their life to get it. They had no choice. Glaucon would have killed them.
Wait, shard of
So
the-
they did what they needed to do to get a shard of Chromis for the king. However, the High Elves already suspect the Glaucon of being Glaucon. And a war might start if this were happen. And I really do not feel like going to war. I do not need an answer. I'm just coming here to ask you nicely.
Are you and Glaucon for or against humanity?
I am for humanity. I like humans. I am human.
Glaucon?
Glaucon is Glaucon.
Alright.
Why does he listen to you?
He does not listen to me.
Well,
He uses me. I am a divination wizard.
he
And
seemed to have some respect for the council.
yes, he does have
It's the
some
first
respect for the council, as it is a mystery to many. Humans have a fair grasp on the arcane. So, the Dragon's Council is made of humans, all 7 of us. He respects us, but a modicum above how he respects anybody.
And in this war that may happen, or may not, there'll be human lives he throws at the opposition.
Many thousand. That is his army. He does not have dragons under his own. And the Arolendai have far been away from the southern realms. But underneath.
Who is
Why
Glaucon?
would they help Glaucon?
Who?
The Arolendai.
Humans and dragons and elves used to be allies.
Yes, until Glaucon punished them.
That is not exactly how history went.
It's not like we even know.
Yes,
Not
I
like
am
human,
restricted.
but no.
Yes, I am restricted by many of it. But I am a divination wizard. I can go more places than you.
Might be interesting to go where we were.
Where was that?
You scryed on us several times.
I know, I do not know where that was now.
I don't know the name of it. It's a shame.
That is a shame.
A lot of lost history of the Erlandi.
Isn't that the history of a lot of people?
What does Glaucon want?
I do not know.
He wants us to die. Now that we've gotten him his shard, he wants us to fall on the sword.
He's wanted everyone to follow the sword throughout history for him.
I just don't get.
He's not a very good ruler. And I can say that in your presence because I am not in his kingdom right now.
It is not how that works. I am a part of the Dragon's Council.
No, but
That's fine.
I will
Dead
let it
already.
go for now. You are about to face a death sentence, so it is cruel.
The mage next to you,
Yes?
at the table.
Sure.
What was he the archmage of?
I feel no need to tell you that.
I'm going to die anyway.
I'm not going to tell you Hilda's either, my wife. The less you know of the Dragon's Council and the inner workings of Glaucon's inner chambers, the better.
Seems a simple enough question to answer for a dying woman, but
Again,
you don't have to tell me anything. You're right.
well, I will leave you. And I will see your trial up above. Is there anything else you would ask of me?
I just hope what you're asking us to do weighs so heavily on your soul.
My soul. If you think this is the first time I have had to sacrifice human life, then you are naive. It all weighs heavily on my soul. I do what I need to do so that more do not die. But yes, all of your lives will weigh heavily upon me.
And remember, the Lord of Pestilence will be coming at some point. Just so you remember.
Yes.
Oh. If we're all saying our final pieces of information, I know the name of the curse on my memories.
And what is that?
The curse of Dragon's chosen 10.
That is quite a curse to have.
Indeed. Well, I suppose I'm ready to go and die.
And he goes behind you, shakes your hand,
Alright.
shakes your hand, goes behind us, Iron. Shakes your hand, goes behind you.
You shook your head.
You shake
No,
his
I
hand.
think he shakes
No,
your
I
hand.
don't shake my hand. I don't shake his hand.
I wish you luck.
Oh, he really teleports out of here. Like a dramatic bastard.
Vivian,
What?
you have a
Delves.
scar on your body?
I told you about it.
Right. You would not have been treated well. in
No,
the
one of my other memories was being thrown in a pit.
Good.
I know.
All right.
Okay. you have anything else to discuss?
How many? 12 guards?
Yes. And you still cannot use any magic or any sword to your hands are shackled behind you.
Okay.
Okay. They step onto the platform. Above, you see a tunnel. Platform begins to rise to the trial of the usurpers of Kretala and the Prince of the Drow. And that's what we're going to call it.
Wait. Oh, what? No.